indicates that they came from this direction, or the sun was over there, or there are 9 buttons and not 8 buttons on the front, or whatever the case may be. But can you verify that this actually says what it says?
Artistic.
Yes, this is my artistic license, number 82, my artistic license. So what you're going to see is my interpretation of the charge of the 1st Minnesota at Gettysburg. And we all know this is going to shift as we go on. And in order to reach this point, first of all, I had the help of a lot of people who have researched this subject for a long time. Some of whom I've never met, like Harry Fons, 2nd at Gettysburg, you know, what a fantastic work. My friend Wayne Jorgensen has a phenomenal book. Maybe you could hold it up for those who are not aware of it. Seriously, yeah, you feel like you know the members of the 1st Minnesota once you go through Wayne's book. So Wayne did a great job of dissecting, and Wayne's been involved for years with the 1st Minnesota. My friend Brian Lee did a great book, Hail Horse and Plum Run, a few years ago. Wayne and Brian are fighting it out, trying to determine the order of a couple companies and so on and so forth, but the point is it's all in a state of flux. But without their work, I don't think I would have been able to do this. And lastly, my dear wife, who makes all good things possible. And we're going to see what happens when I open this up. I will let you know that I will not be able to bring this on the field list tomorrow, but I have a few laminated copies I'll make available to the various groups if you want to look at it. So we pull it to the back. Let's just drop it. 1, 2, 3, drop. So there we go. There really are little figures in the painting. They're like the size of your thumb. So we'll leave this up here until just before it's time to go. So if you get a chance, try to take a closer look. And I will make this available as a JPEG that you can, ask me for. Just email me, davidgeister.com. I'll try to find a way to get you a copy so you can see it. And I'm going to make some inexpensive, not limited edition prints, but some open edition prints for those who, like Wayne and myself and my wife, who live this all the time. So we'll see what comes of it. But keep in mind, it's all going to change. When I get home, I already know what's going to change with the picture. Some of the hills are going to change. There'll be a few more Alabamans. You can never have too many Alabamans. I've got about 250, hard to tell with the smoke. Minnesota's depicted here. The rest are in the fields and strewn out behind the regiment. We see, just by point of reference, the peach orchard, the Sherpy farm here, the Klingle farm there, the Rogers farm there, the Trossel farm here, and their attendant peach orchard. A massive wheat field that Wilcox's Alabamans crossed after they knocked Humphrey's division out of the way back to the Emmitsburg Road. You see the wreckage of Humphrey's division and a lot of Alabamans scattered over the fields. And we see the 8th, the 10th, the 11th, the 14th, and just a little hint of the 9th Alabama down here. Wilcox and one of his staff officers there, and our beloved Colonel Colville right back here. There just happens to be a little shaft of light hitting him. I don't know how that happened. So anyhow, I hope you get a chance to look at it. It was a joy to paint. I can't always say that. My wife did not hear nearly as much cursing coming from upstairs in the studio when I worked on this. And as somebody who's really fallen in love with the subject matter, I really felt like I needed to do this in time for the anniversary. And if we all get together 2 years from now on the spot, I hope to have a comparable size painting with maybe a half dozen members of the first up close and personal, from about the chest up, determination, blood, smoke, powder. So we have the opposite of what you see here. So we sort of bracketed. Here we've got the big view, and we get to close up the personal. Thank you for your time. I'm glad we're all here together.